I realized that I made a mistake because we didn't know the mountains very well. We didn't have a realistic idea how they are, how big they are actually, and uh, we thought in the beginning we can make like 3 or 4 mountains in 3 weeks, but in reality we realized, in fact, we can make the realistic approach is like uh, making maybe just 2 mountains in 3 weeks.
On the 9th day of our Georgia expedition, we returned to Tbilisi to regroup, repack, and get ready for our next excursion. A climb of Tetnuldi would involve a long train and bus journey to Svenitia, a historic province of Georgia where climbers can access some of the most famous and difficult climbs of the Caucasus Range.
Do you have a similarity about culture and other things with North Korea?
Welcome to our apartment in Tbilisi. There's a mirror. You can look at yourself, and you probably shouldn't because you look terrible. And around here, we have a nice bedroom. Alper's organizing gear. Looks like there's a big old pile.
Messy.
Very, very messy, yes. And we have ML. Hello. Merhaba. And I can't speak Turkish, so there will be no communication whatsoever. Here's our living room, and it's really rainy outside. I'm really glad that we're not on a mountain right now. That's happening outside. And we're safe and sound with our Queen Elizabeth pillows. Woo!
Kulaklığımız var değil mi?
Var.
I'm going on a tour through the food. We're in the underground market in Tbilisi.
Very deep underground.
Man, it is so steep looking. It's like climbing a mountain.
Right.
It's like this is the Ushba of metros.
Yeah. Prospect.
How'd you like the train ride?
It's okay.
Yeah, good?
Slow but comfortable. Yeah. It wasn't bad.
Why do you have so much stuff?
I don't know. We have tons of food.
Yeah.
On the bus ride to Mestia, there was time for us to ponder the lessons of our previous climb of Kazbek and ready ourselves mentally for the challenges ahead. As we rounded a bend in the winding road and got our first glimpse of Ushba, we felt again humbled and even a bit intimidated beneath its formidable faces.
For me, this expedition has been an introductory course in Caucasus mountaineering. I've always wanted to come to this range, and I didn't know what to expect, but the range has a lot more in common, shares a lot more common features with the Himalayas than it does with the Alps. So instead of a few days of ascent, you need 5 to 7 days, 7 to 10 days even, for most of the main peaks here.
I didn't acclimatize very well, and I felt very weak. my legs were so tired, and I felt like I cannot go higher if I force myself. I cannot come down, maybe. I don't know.
Should I make some dinner? Are we hungry? Oh,
Look at that.
yeah. Oh, they're all crushed and gross, but ew, God, it's so gross. So, what's the plan?
We will go to the second camp. We will climb like 1,000 meters today. It will take long time. Maybe we will arrive like 4 or 5 o'clock, and we will camp on the glacier tonight. Yeah, this is one of the hardest days. Tomorrow will be even harder because we will try to go to the summit. But we have time. The weather is good. It doesn't look like it will rain today. We can go slow and enjoy the hike. Let's see. It was kind of hard for us because we were tired. First day, normally the teams from the first camp to the second camp, they are climbing in like 7 hours, something like that, but we made in 9.5 hours, and it was very late. Our stove wasn't good because our main stove stopped working, and we melted snow and 2 liters water. We melted 2 liters water. It took like 1 hour. It was really late. When I went to sleep, it was 11 o'clock, and I woke up at 12. We are really tired. We couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
And we were very tired, and John told me that he fell asleep on his ice axe when he was waiting for me, which is very dangerous actually, and it's a sign to go back. We decided to go back, and I think that was the best decision as well to make. Here is John. This is our tent, and this is our last day in Tetnuldi.
John is just waking up.
We walked downhill from Tetnuldi, where we caught a ride back to Mestia and spent the rest of our time exploring Ushguli, a UNESCO heritage site and one of the highest altitude continuously inhabited villages in Europe, at over 2,000 meters. Exploring this remote village, at the base of some of the most fearsome alpine climbs in the range, underscored the true nature of the adventure we had just completed and solidified our desire to return.